We all wake up with the same 24 hours each day, yet some people rise, build, and transform their lives, while others remain stuck exactly where they are. What's the difference? It isn't always talent, opportunity, or luck. It's how we treat the single most valuable resource we are given, our time. Most of us live as though tomorrow is guaranteed, pushing away our dreams with the easy excuse of later. But later is the silent thief that steals our future. Imagine holding a priceless treasure in your hands right now, yet throwing it away without even realizing it. Today's story is about a young boy who seemed to have everything, but was imprisoned by one destructive habit that nearly ruined his future. Through a meeting with a wise hermit and a powerful tale about a fisherman, he discovered a truth that changed his life forever. If you've ever caught yourself saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," then this story might just be the awakening you've been waiting for. There once lived a young boy named Aaron. He had loving parents, brilliant teachers, and a comfortable life. He was bright, curious, and just full of potential. But Aaron had one terrible flaw. He postponed everything. If his mother asked him to tidy his room, he would shrug and say, "I'll do it later." If his teacher assigned homework, he'd sigh, "There's still plenty of time." When a friend invited him to join a skill-building club, he'd just say, "Maybe next week." Days turned into months, and months slowly became years.
While the other children were learning, growing, and improving,
Aaron stayed completely still like a stone, refusing to budge, while the world bloomed all around it. One day, after failing an important test, Aaron sat alone, ashamed, frustrated, and completely lost. Seeing his son's struggle, his father gently said, "Aaron, there's a wise hermit who lives beyond the old fields. Maybe he can help you understand what you've been unable to see." The next morning, Aaron made his way to the hermit's quiet hut. Under a huge banyan tree sat Elder Rayon, his eyes closed in peaceful meditation. When Aaron approached, the hermit opened his eyes and smiled warmly. "What brings you here, my child?" Aaron poured out his despair. "Everyone tells me I'm wasting my time, but I just don't understand why they worry. I'm young. I have so much life left. Why should I rush?" The hermit nodded thoughtfully. "Let me share a story. Perhaps it will show you what your eyes have yet to see." And so he began. In a small riverside village lived a humble fisherman named Kalen. Every single morning before sunrise, he would walk to the river to cast his net. One moonless night, as he walked along the dark path, his foot struck something. He bent down and felt a small sack filled with round, smooth objects. Probably just some pebbles, he thought to himself as he brought the bag with him. Sitting by the river, wrapped in pitch-black darkness, he reached into the sack and felt one of the smooth stones. With nothing else to do, he tossed it into the water. Plop. He threw another plop. Each toss echoed softly through the silence. The simple sound was comforting. He started chuckling at the different noises the stones made, some deep, some gentle, completely losing track of time as he threw one stone after another into the river. Slowly, dawn began to paint the sky. Shades of pink and orange crept over the horizon. The river began to shimmer as daylight returned. Kalen reached into the sack to toss the very last stone. But just as he was about to throw it, the first beam of sunlight touched it. The fisherman froze. The stone in his hand sparkled brilliantly. It was a diamond, real actual diamond. Panic rose in his throat. Trembling, he tore open the sack. It was empty. Every single stone he had casually thrown away was a diamond, a fortune, a future. Everything he had ever dreamed of gone forever. He collapsed to his knees, clutching that one remaining diamond, with tears streaming down his face. "What have I done?" he cried. "I threw away treasures worth a lifetime. All because I couldn't see their value in the dark. But the river never returns what it takes." Elder Rayan looked at Aaron and said softly, "Aaron, you are living like that fisherman, and your life is that sack of diamonds. Each morning, each hour, each moment, these are your diamonds. But in the darkness of ignorance and laziness, you toss them away, believing they are worthless pebbles. Every time you say, 'I'll do it tomorrow,' you throw away a diamond. Every time you believe, 'I have plenty of time,' you toss away another. By the time most people realize that their moments are priceless, the sun has already risen and they have no diamonds left." Understanding dawned on Aaron like the sunrise over the horizon. The hermit continued gently, But Aaron, there is hope for you. Unlike the fisherman, dawn has come early in your life. You still have many, many diamonds left in your hands. The question is, now that you know their worth, will you still choose to waste them? Tears filled Aaron's eyes, not of sadness, but of gratitude. I understand now, he whispered. I won't waste any more diamonds. From that day forward, Aaron changed completely. He completed his tasks on time, embraced learning with a new passion. He stopped delaying and started doing. His classmates were astonished. The boy who was once known for procrastination became the most reliable student in the entire school. Years later, Aaron grew into a successful, respected man. People would often ask him for his secret to success. He would just smile and reply, I simply learned the value of each moment. Each hour is a diamond once it's thrown away. It never ever returns. We all carry a sack full of diamonds. These are our moments, our hours, our days. But so many of us throw them away without a second thought. We waste time endlessly scrolling, delaying important tasks, distracting ourselves, always believing that tomorrow will be there for us. But the truth is simple. Time never returns. The power of this story isn't to make you feel regrets, to awaken you. If you can understand right now that every single second is precious, you can change your entire life. As long as you're alive, your dawn hasn't passed. You still have diamonds in your hand. So ask yourself, what diamond have you been throwing away? What will you start doing today? Promise yourself that you will no longer live carelessly. Promise yourself to honor your time, because each moment you hold right now is a diamond, just waiting to shine. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build a better life. I'll see you in the next one.